Hi, I'm Chinasa Okolo. I'm a fellow in the Center for Technology Innovation at the Brookings Institution, and today I'll be presenting this jointly co-authored work on African case studies in AI policy development. The landscape of artificial intelligence, also known as AI, is undergoing rapid evolution, necessitating a parallel change in the national information technology strategies of African states. Our report examines the general AI readiness of four African states, first through the lens of existing assessment frameworks, and then through direct investigation of the national readiness of each nation. A wave of digital readiness policy frameworks precedes the growing literature on AI policy research. These readiness assessments are related to research and organizational theory of change literature, where readiness for change is a multi-level, multifaceted construct involving an informational assessment and organizational commitment and capability to effect change. Digital readiness can be assessed at many administrative levels. At the national level, the OECD Digital Government Policy Framework is one such assessment, focusing on 6 categories: digital by design, data-driven public sector, government as a platform, open by default, user-driven, and proactiveness. Other frameworks include Gartner's Digital Government Urgency, Readiness, and Maturity Assessment, ITU's e-Government Implementation Toolkit, the World Bank's Digital Government Readiness Assessment, and Cisco's Digital Readiness Index. There also exist subnational policy frameworks, such as the Indian government's Data Maturity Assessment Framework, used to evaluate the digital readiness of Indian municipalities. Moving beyond digital readiness, there are several AI policy readiness assessments, such as the Stanford HAI Artificial Intelligence Index Report, Oxford Insights Government AI Readiness Index, Cisco AI Readiness Index, the OEC's Government AI Readiness Index, the Global AI Index, and the Global Index on Responsible AI. We conducted our analysis with the following methodology. First, we include our AI readiness assessments from the literature review that we conducted, considering their source, administrative level, one of either national, subnational, municipal, or corporate, and the number of indicators they include. In selecting our case studies, we sought states of different maturity concerning national technology development, governance, and economic diversity. While many reports focus on the continent's larger economies, like Nigeria and South Africa, or states with robust technological and innovative capacity, like Rwanda, we sought to highlight less researched states that have made efforts in recent years to improve their digital infrastructure and capabilities to better exploit AI for development growth. We examined 4 countries: Mauritius, Kenya, Angola, and Egypt. The countries we examine have dedicated legislative frameworks for digital innovation, such as a national strategy for AI, such as Egypt, or a multi-year strategic plan for digitization of services, like Mauritius, Kenya, and Angola. We analyzed both flagship legislation, such as strategic plans, and the broader ecosystem of activity each country is engaged in to meet its technological development goals, such as laws around data protection and improving investment in their technology sectors. Our initial analysis shows that current global assessment metrics fail to capture the unique realities of African states and their path to AI readiness. The lack of focus on individual national AI strategies and initiatives within global assessments fails to capture the significant work African states are undertaking to improve their AI readiness. From a policy perspective, we find that while African countries face a range of difficulties in meeting their technological potential, a few challenges appear widespread and critical. First off is weak or insufficient data protection regimes, such as in Mauritius. Other countries experience complications in achieving robust oversight frameworks to support sustained sector growth, like in Kenya and in Egypt. And finally, other countries suffer from limited governance and economic resources to devote to technological and workforce development, specifically as it pertains to AI, such as Angola. To address challenges with existing AI readiness indices, it is crucial for global assessments to reassess their indicator measurement strategies and data sources. Assessments should tailor their approach to Africa's distinct economic requirements, taking into account capacity, resources, and the continent's history of technological advancements. Also considering the historical lack or poor quality of empirical data specific to African development, a more comprehensive and innovative approach that involves integrating diverse sources, resonating with the unique context and aspirations of African nations is needed. We propose several indicators that should be taken into account in future assessments, along with sources that can substantiate these indicators. First off, we have understanding the foundational technology infrastructure. This includes understanding national policies or strategies, either existing or in development. Next, an indicator could also consider the speed of technological innovation adoption, where it recognizes Africa's speed in adopting new technology by measuring its pace of adoption rather than by the current state. Another indicator could also understand the enabling environment for AI legislation, highlighting the landscape's nuances and interest in AI specific regulation by scrutinizing government publications and efforts on technology and digitization. Another policy indicator could also consider the economic and development context, where it understands the diverse development timelines, economic capacities, and development stages of African nations during AI readiness assessments. And finally, a future policy indicator would also consider geopolitical context. This offers a lens through which to understand the historical and geopolitical factors influencing AI readiness in Africa and the current state of technology focused infrastructure. For African states, while current indicators may not necessarily accurately communicate their progress on AI readiness, they confirm that the continent faces challenges in improving its AI capabilities. While the difficulties confronting African states vary in their manifestations, our analysis of the selected case studies suggests a few significant shared challenges across the continent, the improvement of which would significantly accelerate state and continental AI readiness. We propose that states should improve data infrastructure along with data protections, improve and increase regional and continental cooperation in AI and data focused initiatives, and finally, increase public engagement in the development of AI along with literacy efforts, and also focus on developing the human talent that is needed to train, develop, and maintain AI systems. Thank you for watching this presentation, and please check out our paper for more details. Thank you again.